Hello, and welcome to the workflow walkthrough for the new Hostile Planner, a tool for Lancer GMs to create and run combat encounters for Lancer. Let's dive right into it. Over on the left here is a list of encounters, so I'll hit New Encounter. If we want to delete encounters, we drag them down to the trash can. We're going to take this encounter, we're going to rename it. And then we jump right into creating an op4 for our players to fight. So here we have a list of NPC classes. It's very straightforward. Click and drag to add a new NPC. So we'll get a couple different NPCs here. I don't know. That looks like an op4 to me. Let's say we want all of them to be tier 2 because our players are tier 2. If we decide that we don't want one of these, for whatever reason we don't want one of these NPCs, it's easy to remove them. Yeah, for each NPC, we can see what features they have, as well as templates. If we hover over a feature, it shows up in the detail view over here. This detail view is very incomplete at the moment. We have also a list of optionals and templates. They are also drag and drop. So drag and drop them anywhere onto the NPC and they'll get added. If we decide we don't want them, easy to remove them. Let's go ahead and apply some of those. Let's say we want to rename this Aegis as like a special NPC. So we'll give him, I don't know, the commander template. You can see the optionals are specific to the template. They're called out there. We'll say we want, I don't know, a couple different traits. The goal is to be fast and straightforward, so a GM that knows what they want, they can set up an encounter and run it with the fewest clicks possible and minimum wait time. Yeah, and so you can see we've got, if we hover over details, we can see details. Let's say we want to add an allied NPC for the players to have. So we'll uncheck hostile here, and then, I don't know, we'll make it a remote piloted vehicle. We'll give it the vehicle as well. And then make it a hovercraft, because that's fun, with a napalm bomb. There we go. And we'll leave it at tier 1, just because. So you can see it's very fast and easy to use. Okay, now we have an op4 that we like. We can move over to run the encounter. We have that same encounters list, and here we have those list of op4 as well as players. You can create new players, whatever, add them, and then add all to create the initial list of activatable units. During the course of an encounter, you can hit activate on them to activate them, or just click and drag if you'd rather do that. And then, as you can see, this, whenever we hover over a unit, it shows us the details for that unit. We can hover over those to see the details of that particular feature or whatever. We also have stats up here as well. If a unit gets destroyed, it's very easy, drag and drop. If we decide that we don't want them as part of the combat, or we accidentally added too many, you can also delete them, actually delete them by dragging them to the trash can. Doing things this way also allows us to have multiple copies of the same unit. So we can have multiple archers here that track their current stats like heat and HP independently. Yeah, encounters, all the design for the op4 as well as the actual state of a current encounter are saved to a file locally, so you can quit in the middle of a fight, reopen the application, and you're right back in it if it happens to stretch between play sessions. There's a lot of things still on the to-do, like the detail list over here is currently very bad. We're just spitting out raw data from the LCP. That needs to be improved a lot. Editable stats, so that we can actually keep track of what happens during an encounter for NPCs, for example. Like something like this is what it will probably look like, but actually usable for HP and heat cap and structure and stress. Right now, if you have a player, nothing happens. I'd like to add something that will let you keep track of like repair caps or overcharges per player. That would persist between encounters, so you wouldn't have to like transfer anything between encounters or anything like that. As long as you're using the same players, it would keep track of that data as well. Right now, there's no way that it doesn't handle NPCs with multiple activations. Every NPC and unit period has one activation. It's not too bad, because if you have an Ultra or something, you can just drag them back, but that's something I'd like to support. Right now, it's just using the core LCP, so we only have the core NPC classes. It'd be nice to add support for arbitrary LCPs for Homebrew or other supplements. Another thing is that the encounters are just in one big list. It'd be nice to add organizations so that missions or campaigns can have their own organization, so that you don't go crazy with a million different encounters. Right now I'm looking for feedback, so if this seems like I'm doing something wrong, or if there's another workflow that you'd like to see happen, or some other functionality you want, please let me know. Hopefully this is something everybody's actually interested in. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.